climbing to flight level 170, estimating 150 miles out at 0 FAOR 33, Victor Sierra Lima 0 FAOR 557.
Call you back in 10 seconds, 110. One, two, navigation. Altitude 060 degrees 04 knots, QNH 1015. Port left downwind, abeam tower.
Copy Phantom 0, we turn left hand for left hand point for runway 11, and we can perform a landing as a 1225.
Roger.
Johannesburg Airport Information Whiskey, 1530 Zulu. Wind 320 at 7, temperature 17, dew point -04. QNH 1027. Landing runway 03 right. Departing runway 03 left. Transition level 080. Advise, on initial contact, you have information Whiskey.
Yes. fuel is on board, catering service has been completed, and we're just waiting for load sheets, so you can start boarding now.
Roger, copy wind 160 degrees, 12 knots, 11 in use.
Johannesburg delivery, good evening, Qantas 64, we are parked at gate Echo 9. We have information whiskey and body requesting IFR to Sydney.
126 for Super Johannesburg delivery. Thanks for information whiskey, expect runway 03 left, up done 1 Bravo departure. Squawk 5625.
Expect runway 03 left, Abda 1 Bravo departure, squawk 5625, Qantas 64 Super.
Qantas 6 for Super, read back correct. Contact ground 122.65 when ready for push or start.
When ready for push or start, ground on 12265, Qantas 64 Super. Bye bye.
The 2716 push back facing west and start up approved. Squawk 5530. Confirm flight level 160.
Push back and start up facing west for now on and squawk 5530. And the firm flight level 160. Located over the 2716.
Copy. Report taxi.
Report taxi over the 2716.
Hi Captain, just a quick update to let you know that we've started loading. We'll contact you again once we're done.
Alright, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. From the flight deck, this is Captain James Mitchell, and with me up front is First Officer Matthew Thompson. We're both Sydney-based, and it's our pleasure to fly you to Sydney this evening. We're operating a Qantas Airbus A380 direct to Sydney. Our flight time today is about 12 hours from takeoff to touchdown. With our scheduled departure at 6:45 p.m. here in Johannesburg, that puts our planned arrival into Sydney around 2:45 p.m. tomorrow afternoon local time. Sydney is currently on Australian Eastern Standard Time, 8 hours ahead of Johannesburg. We'll refine those times once we're airborne and have our final winds aloft. Routing this evening takes us southeast, out of Johannesburg, and out over the Indian Ocean, tracking south of Madagascar, then across Western Australia, and onward to New South Wales. We're expecting a cruise initially around flight level 350, stepping higher later as we burn fuel. There may be the odd light bump over the southern Indian Ocean, so even when the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened while seated. Weather in Sydney is forecast to be fair with typical afternoon sea breeze conditions. I'll have an exact update closer to arrival. From all of us at Qantas, thanks for flying with us. We'll be underway shortly.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Qantas and your crew today, welcome aboard QF64 to Sydney. My name is Raya, your cabin manager. While we complete boarding, please place larger carry-on bags in the overhead lockers and smaller items under the seat in front of you. For everyone's safety, aisles and exits must remain clear. Cabin crew will soon complete their safety checks. Please fasten your seatbelt low and tight, place your seat back upright, stow your tray table, footrest and monitor, and raise your window shades. Larger electronic devices must now be switched off or placed in flight mode and securely stowed for taxi, takeoff, and landing. Parents and carers, if you're traveling with children or infants, please review the infant safety card and ensure any bassinets are stowed for takeoff. If you're seated in an exit row, your carry-on must be in the overhead locker for takeoff and landing.
Copy. Report taxi.
Loading has been completed. We're sending the load sheet up to you now. We're waiting for you to close up. Once the beacon light is switched on, we'll contact you to begin pushback.
Roger. 2.11, QNH 1023. 3 Squawk 5527, report ready for taxi next 5 Alpha Tango.
Lex.
5 Alpha Tango is ready for taxi. Alpha Tango, Tower, taxi via Whiskey Taxiway, turn the line up runway 11, report ready to copy ATC clear. Taxi via Whiskey, inside line up runway 11 and guy 848, cleared 5 Alpha Tango.
VR is 155.
India is other taxi,
V2
what is pointed
is
to runway
162.
wind 060 degrees,
Motion step 2 on it, taxi November Foxtrot for Link Alpha.
November Foxtrot Alpha, Mauritius 20.
Initial latitude
Motion 218, ready to copy?
Good.
Motion 218, copy motion 2.
Copy to ground.
Go ahead.
Hi there. Stand by for ground power disconnection. We are starting the APU now.
Roger.
Midwife 71, we are ready for start.
India uniform, Evan Tower, follow the...
Ground to cockpit.
Delta Charlie. Report on
Go ahead.
point, Whiskey Taxiway behind.
APU startup seems good. Nothing to report.
Okay, you can go ahead and disconnect now. Thank you.
Runway 11, 130 degrees.
Roger. Stand by.
Departure 18, viewpoint.
Ground power has been disconnected.
1024.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
34.
your cooperation with the effort is greatly appreciated.
OR Tambo apron, Qantas 64 Super, gate Echo 9, requesting pushback and engine start.
Qantas 6 for Super OR Tambo apron. Pushback approved. Face north.
We have approved pushback facing north, Qantas 64 Super.
Welcome aboard. Before we take off, we're going to give you an important safety briefing. So keep a sharp eye on the cabin crew or the screen in front of you. And together, we'll make sure that your journey is a safe one.
The aircraft is different, so it's important to pay attention even if you've flown with us before.
Today you're flying on a Qantas Airbus A380.
Before we take off, make sure all your cabin baggage is stowed in the overhead locker or under the seat in front of you. All electronic devices must be completely powered off for takeoff and landing. Before you do so, ensure you disable cellular, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi capability by switching to flight mode and then turning off. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the clasp into the buckle and tighten by pulling the strap. If you are seated in first, also ensure that your sash belt is in place for takeoff and landing. Undo your seatbelt by pressing the button. You must have your seatbelt done up low and tight, including in position. During takeoff, landing, and whenever the seatbelt sign is on. While seated at other times, we require that you keep your seatbelt fastened. And in the unlikely event of an emergency,
taxi, Echo Taxiway, for runway 472.
it's important that you're familiar with the brace position appropriate to your seat. If you can reach the seat in front of you, brace by folding your arms on the back of the seat in front and rest your forehead on your arms. If you can't reach the seat in front of you, aircraft. Take a
After start checklist.
After start checklist. Anti-ice.
Auto.
Trim.
Set.
After start checklist completed.
OR Tambo Qantas 64 Super. We're ready for taxi.
Qantas 64 Super, runway 03 left taxi via Delta, Alpha, Bravo.
Runway 03 left taxi via Delta, Alpha Bravo, Qantas 64 Super. Taxi checklist.
Taxi checklist. Flight control test. Full left. Neutral. Full right. Neutral. Up. Neutral. Down.
Checked.
Flaps.
Set.
Taxi checklist completed.
Remember now to look where your life jacket is located. If you're unsure, please ask the cabin crew. Smoking is a fire hazard and is not permitted anywhere on this aircraft. This includes the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. In preparation for takeoff, ensure your seat is upright and your tray table is stowed. And just in case you've missed any of this, simply refer to our safety card, located in your seat pocket.
Remember, the cabin crew are here to look after you, so follow their instructions at all times. Now settle back and enjoy a Qantas flight.
Please read the health and safety information in the onboard information section of Qantas the Australian. Way magazine. This section will help to make your flight more comfortable. It also details important information on deep vein thrombosis or DVT, precautions you can take, and recommended exercises.
I am at the window. No.
Thank you. A copy of the safety information card is in your seat pocket. Take a moment to locate your nearest exit, keeping in mind it may be behind you. If you need any help at any time, please press your call button. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are not permitted at any time. It is a legal offense to tamper with or disable the smoke detectors in the lavatories.
Hotel Foxy Tower, taxi, holding point Charlie for runway 11, from holding point Charlie.
Telephone holding point Charlie to backtrack 11.
Towers, Victor 9 and 6, request temperature start.
6096 stop up and pushback approved. Expect taxi via Eco Taxiway. Scope 1734.
Sorry, 616.
OR Tambo Tower, Qantas 64 Super, runway 03 left, ready for departure.
Qantas 64 Super, OR Tambo Tower, wind 310 at 5, runway 03 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 03 left, cleared for takeoff. Qantas 64 Super.
Set and go to South runway 11, clear for takeoff, wind calm.
Takeoff runway 11,
Set and go, tower, into lineup, runway 11, copy clearance, if I to Petainou, level
Line up checklist.
flight plan route.
Line up checklist.
Runway 11,
Takeoff runway.
03 left, confirmed.
Lights.
On.
Set and go, tower, is back correct.
Cabin crew prepared for takeoff.
Modified.
Ecam memo.
Takeoff, no blue.
Packs.
Set.
Cars.
Set.
Line up checklist completed.
African Sky 575, hold short of 03 left. Affirm, hold short of 03 left, African Sky 575.
Flight plan route, 60 nautical miles limit of clearance. After bound, runway 11, Victor Max Charlie by the left.
10, Sada Tanana, 60 mile clearance limit. After departure, runway 11, Victor Mike Charlie by the left. 5 Kilo Delta.
Kilo Delta, tower, is back correct.
Stabilized.
Report ready to enter lineup. Runway 11.
Line up 5 Kilo Delta.
Man flex. SRS. Thrust set.
Tower, good morning, 5 Romeo Mike Kilo Delta.
5 Romeo. Kilo Delta, tower, 1 is ahead.
3 on board, 3 hours, 3 5-minute fuel.
100 knots.
We are ready for taxi level
Check.
110 to Sada Tanana, Victor Mike Charlie to the north after departure.
V1.
0459
Confirm 5236 on the squawk for Kilo Delta.
Romeo, we are proceeding for departure 11.
Mike Romeo, tower, runway 11.
Positive
Clear for
rate.
takeoff, wind 180 degrees to north.
Okay, for takeoff 11.
Yep.
Romeo, hotel Mike Romeo,
400
tower,
feet.
copy clearance, if to Tolonier level 400, flight.
1826, sir.
006, contact approach 125 dash 46.
125 dash 46 to the 006.
Kilo 323, currently showing 13, expecting that to come out to 14, so 2323.
Takeoff 551, sending an ACON to Total 162, maybe delays in the ACON to multiple crossing traffic into Brisbane.
Right, well, 160, Seagulls, 551.
Good afternoon from the flight deck as we start down towards Sydney. Local time in Sydney is, and we're on track for touchdown around 2:45 p.m. We're planning an arrival to Sydney's Kingsford Smith Airport, runway 34 left, depending on traffic. Weather is currently reported fine with scattered clouds, and temperatures are 10 degrees Celsius. Pleasant conditions for arrival. A quick reminder that Australia has strict biosecurity rules. Please declare any food, plant, or animal products on your incoming passenger card. If in doubt, please declare it. There are amnesty bins prior to immigration. We'll keep you updated if ATC flow programs change our time by a few minutes. For now, enjoy the view on the way in.
Jet 7852, cancel the speed restrictions. You've been on heading a little to slow busy traffic.
Turn over velocity 367, climbing to flight level 180.
Velocity 367, Delta, good morning, on to flight level 383. San Rico direct to app 125 358, contact approach 125 dash 06. 125, please contact off to the passenger.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now preparing the cabin for landing. Please check your seat area for personal belongings, ensure all loose items are stowed, and keep the aisles and exit areas clear. Lavatories are now unavailable for landing. Cabin crew, please be seated for landing.
Heading 483, increase speed to 240. Thank you, bid 230 knots, heading 483. Heading 483, thanks, 230 knots, and 532 QNH102.
Lift drop and descend 9000 tracking southbound and 1023, Foxtrot on X-ray.
Qantas 6 for Super, turn left heading 085.
Left heading 085, Qantas 6 for Super.
105, Qantas 132, you 2 set. Tower 55, request clearance to operate heading up north with a 7 mile radius. 35 operates 7 mile radius heading. 12.0221,
Qantas 6 for Super, 5 miles from Sosaich, turn left heading 010, maintain 3,000 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 3 for left.
5 miles from Sausage, turn left heading 010, maintain 3000 until established, cleared ILS 3 for left, Qantas 6 for Super.
Tower contact now, 1205, enjoy the morning. Tower 105, get to 8, thanks, you too. Approach, good evening, ambulance 319 on 75,000, the 6 hotel visual.
Qantas 529, turn left, heading 090.
Turn left, heading 090, Qantas 529.
.75. 712375, cadet 12, 62 cents. Qantas 498, contact center 123.75.
Flaps 1.
6375, Qantas 498.
We have a look laser, don't we?
Right, then for you, do you intend landing at Avalon or is that the Airbus? No apologies, we'll just be joining the circuit and going around shore final, then doing overhead departure for the southeast towards Cape. Uniform, roger.
Southern Echo, there is VFR traffic 4 miles in your 10 o'clock doing airwork east of Avalon, 2,500 at the minute.
Looking for traffic correction.
Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Barrow reference.
QNH 1020.
Checked. On the ground.
Passenger signs.
On.
13425.
Minimums. 2. 0.
Checked.
Auto brakes.
Set.
Engine mode.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
We'll be landing soon, so get ready for the
94, descend,
landing
3000, cleared island, runway 16. 3000, cleared the island, runway 16, 704. Runway 9, approaching 9000.
Flaps 2.
483, this is my start 3000, cleared island, approaching runway 16.
Qantas 6 for Super, contact Sydney Tower, 120.5, have a good day.
Tower on 1205, Qantas 6 for Super. Get on. Sydney Tower, good afternoon. Qantas
Gear
64
down.
Super, runway 34 left. We are on the final.
2,500.
Qantas 6 for Super, Sydney Tower, wind 255 at 6, runway 34 left,
Flaps
clear to
3.
land.
Clear to land, Qantas 64 Super. Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Go around Alpha.
I suppose it's 3000 set.
Velocity 465, wind 120
Flaps.
degrees, 17 knots, cleared to land.
Landing gear.
Down.
Takeoff 524, continue approach, dash 8 rolling.
Ecam memo.
Landing blue.
Landing checklist completed.
Cat 31, wind 120 degrees, 12 knots, clear to land.
Clear to land, check 31.
Is this an almost tailwind of 20 knots?
You can resume my navigation.
What am I seeing right now?
Join final, clear visual approach.
I don't know if I like this.
Roger, Roger, join the final from this heading, clear visual approach. Join final from the heading, clear visual approach.
Seems like it would have been better to land on the opposing runway instead of...
Velocity 600, wind 180 degrees.
Slight headwind is always better than slight
tailwind.
tailwind. Certainly not when it's about 20 knots.
At 30 degrees, 14 knots, clear to land.
Runway 19, clear to land, Qantas 21.
1,000.
20, join final, clear visual approach. Turn right heading 120, join final, clear visual approach, given 3.7. Team Delta, turn right heading 150 to join final, clear visual approach.
Fronting 150 to join final, clear visual approach, killing 513 Delta.
Approaching. 3, 4.
Tiago, killing 513 Delta.
Killing 513 Delta, Tiago. Killing 327, clear to land.
Clear to land, killing 327.
Hopefully we won't have to do a go around.
Delta, clear to land.
Autopilot.
Killing 513 Delta.
Clear to land.
400.
19 Qantas 134.
Wind is 160
100
degrees,
above.
8 knots, runway 19, clear to land.
Clear to land, Victor Echo, uniform.
Minimum.
200. Minimum.
Continue.
Breeze 8 knots, runway 19, clear to land.
100.
Land, no result.
50. 40. 30.
01, runway
20.
19, clear to land.
Retard.
Clear to land, runway 19.
Manual braking.
Auto brake off.
Left at Alpha 2, Qantas 64 Super.
Velocity 141, runway 34 right, clear to takeoff.
Runway 34 right, clear to takeoff, velocity 141.
Dynasty 051, threshold wind 290 degrees, 4 knots, preferred exit, rapid exit, Alpha 2, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Runway 34 left, clear to land. Okay, yeah, Alpha 2 down at
Velocity 932, tower, good morning.
Twister 506, contact director 126.1. Anything on this 506.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sydney. The local time is 2:41 p.m. and we're taxiing to Terminal 1. For everyone's safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is switched off. Use caution opening overhead lockers, as items may have shifted during the flight. If Sydney is home, welcome back. If you're visiting, we hope you have a wonderful stay. And if you're connecting onto another Qantas flight, our ground team will be available to assist. From First Officer Matthew Thompson, myself, and the entire Qantas crew, thanks for flying with us today. It's been our pleasure to have you on board.
Taxi via Charlie 2 to Bay 2 Bravo, killing 192 Delta.
Gun Oscar, Uniform Sierra, East information to Alpha Chris, taxi to the end of the line.
Oscar, Uniform Sierra, taxi to end line, support ready for the taxi.
New Zealand 106 Heavy, continue taxi.
538, received Echo, request
Continue
taxi.
taxi.
New Zealand 106 Heavy.
Taxi via Charlie 1, holding point Bravo 2.
Taxi via Charlie 1, holding point Bravo 2, 5538.
Whiskey Sierra Foxtrot, request taxi up to section 11.
Whiskey Sierra Foxtrot, taxi holding point Alpha 2.
Taxi holding 1 Alpha 2, Whiskey Sierra Foxtrot.
Go, good day, Rex 5464 for 10 Echo.
Rex 5464, going good day, taxi by Charlie 2 to Bay 10 Echo.
Charlie 2 to 10 Echo, Rex 5464.
That's a 26,000.
Back to back ground, taxi to Daintree.
Taxi to Daintree, taking over, correct.
Your company's about to taxiway shortly.
Right, speed of base 15, copy just 921. Ground just 935, Steve Golf.
And cabin crew doors to disarm across
Just
channel.
935, taxi by Charlie 1, holding point, Bravo 2.
Charlie 1, holding point, Bravo 2, just 935.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain again. On behalf of the entire airline, we thank you for flying with us and we wish you a wonderful day, a safe journey home, and we hope to see you on board again very soon. Thank you.